Now looking for a 2-out hit. Pass through into left field. The Kansas City Royals are walking off into the ALDS. Righty to a lefty or a lefty to a righty. Right up the middle, and a base hit for Perez to lead off the 5th. Here in the 11th, down 2. Up the middle, Ibar gloves it, but he'll never get him, and there's another run for Kansas City. Gordon scores. It's a 3-run 11th.
That was manufactured Kansas City style. Steal second base, get up to get to third base, and you can score on this infield hit.
He got just enough to make that play impossible for Eric Ibar. For 4 in the opener. Little blooper, and that's going to find grass. Leadoff single for Perez. This was moments ago. It's a loose bunch. It is a loose bunch wearing that Kansas City uniform.
I was saying in between innings last year you had the Red Sox blood, sweat, and beards. Well, they're kind of a beards kind of group, except they're too young. They can't grow a beard.
Here's a 1-2. That's hammered into left. Back near the wall. It is gone. And the Royals are on the board. It's 7-1. His first of the postseason.
Well, Joe, you talked about the layoff would be good for Salvador. You can clearly see he got to a cutter in on his hands, and he wasn't able.
And he is delivered into the gap. Both runs are going to score. And it's 5-2 as Perez delivers for the Royals.
What a battle. He ends up getting the ball out over the plate. You see the swing he puts on it. Squared it up by Sweet on the barrel. This is the one pitch he leaves out over. The other balls had all been away last night and tonight until that pitch.
The wild pitch was just too bad to tempt him. That pitch just too good to fool him.
Tomorrow night here in San Francisco against Madison Bumgarner, who has been across baseball the best starting pitcher in the postseason. There are the numbers and where he ranks. He's been busy, and he's on with a hit. Second of the night for Kansas City, and for Salvador, his third of this World Series.
You want to see how strong this guy is? This ball eats him up, and he's so strong he's able to muscle it through the left side of the infield in between the two of them.
Catchers talk about the beating that left hand takes during the course of the year. Ryan Vogelsong's been out on the mound now for 22 minutes. A 1-run lead is now a 2-run deficit. Here's the 3-1. That's into center field. Here comes Blanco. Won't get there. It's another run. Blanco kicks it, gathers it. It's 4-1. Moustakas comes around to score, and Bruce Bochy trying to get one more out of Vogelsong, finally out of the dugout. RBIs by Infante, 2. Salvador Perez. Right.
I can't even read yours.
One out, nobody on. The 0-1 is over the glove of Crawford into left. Right side base hit. Leadoff man is on for Kansas City in the second, as Perez shoots it through and into right.
Looked like a rare changeup from Bumgarner. Only threw 2 last game. Perez does a nice job staying back on this.
Well, you can look for something hard and still adjust soft. It's a little bit of a...
It's actually a cutter that just didn't cut.
Yeah.
Who has been so good this postseason. Unscored upon. That is in the right center. It is cut off by Pence, but going first to third is Gordon with nobody out.
Well, we talk about the cat and mouse, the adjustments. Peavy's been away with every pit batter so far. Great piece of driving the ball the other way by Perez. Watch him go down and get it. And this was a line drive right at second base. When it left the bat, I thought for sure Panic was going to have it. It was hit so low.
Great job.
And if I walk him, I'll get the next guy.
Perez tests Sandoval. Long throw. Safe at first. Belted all he could. Just couldn't hang on.
Yeah, that ball was trouble from the onset. He stepped back, tried to find something to let it go. It's a long throw. Now you know who's running, and Perez, so tried to take his time. Belt almost picked it. But Joe, I could tell by the inflection in your voice, you knew he was in trouble the minute you saw this ball hit.
Yeah, even with Perez running, you back up, throw gets longer. It has to be in the air, and I mean, Belt's about as good as there is. We have 2.
Whatever side he's trying to go to, that's a good sign.
Perez with a swing and a drive, well hit to left, and that one is gone! Are we watching the same game from yesterday? Kansas City down 3-0 going to the bottom of the second. They get a solo shot. It's Sal Perez who provides the power today. Or Perez, who beats it. Boy, that's just been happening all day long.
Once again, the Royals beat the shift. How do they do it? They take what the pitcher's giving them. Watch Salvador Prez. He looks up. He sees Chris Carter covering the whole right side of the infield. Nishik throws the ball away. All he does is reach out, stick the barrel on the ball. If you're in normal defense, that's a ground ball to second base. That's an easy out for Altuve if he's in normal position. But you see the slider up, didn't break.
Yeah.
Just reaches out, puts the barrel on the ball, gets an easy base hit.
Well, that's a total of 3. Perez sends the ball well hit to the opposite field. Springer gives it a look, and that one is gone. Big Salvador Perez waits back on a breaking ball and makes it 2-0 Kansas City.
Well, that was a case, unfortunately, where you're trying to trick him a little bit because the breaking ball buckles him. He's going to go fastball, and he gets it up. And as a hitter, AJ, you know up, you have more chance to do something even if you swing late.
Well, that's one thing about Salvador Prez. That's his zone. Up and out over. And I love the catcher's reaction, Castro, and also
Followed
McCullers' reaction.
by Alex Gordon and Alex Rios. Perez wastes no time with the base hit back up the middle. Well, that'll answer any questions.
And that's what you have to honor his fastball.
Here's a fly ball into left. Off the bat of Perez at the wall. It's gone. 3-0 Kansas City. Tomorrow afternoon.
Yeah, this should be his game the rest of the way out.
That's fair down the left field line off the bat of Perez. He will try to turn it into a double and make it as the throw is wide from Revere. A one-out double. First hit of the game, just the second of this series for Salvador. Here's Salvador Perez. In the air to right. Bautista back at the wall. It's gone. Salvador Perez has the Royals on the board. It's a 6-1 game as he has his 4th home run of this postseason and 2nd against Estrada.
Well, he's the one guy who had some really good at-bats. And he took this ball and drove it the other way. Hit a home run off him in game 1 to left field. And this time around, he takes him to right.
First pitch last time, first pitch this time. At first base, normal routine stuff.
Here's the 0-2. That is into right center off the bat of Perez. And a one-out single.
And the players said to Ned Yost, we're not just doing pickoffs, we're also going to do
for the Mets.
3-0 pitch. He's swinging, it hits the bag. That's a base hit.
They're aggressive. 3-0. You can't defend the line on that one.
And I think David Wright has an out in order right there. He was guarding the line. If that ball does not hit the base.
And I'm watching Davis in the bullpen.
That is into left. A rocket off the bat of Perez. Moustakas is digging to third on a double by the Royals catcher.
Tough for them to pick that up.
Here's a little flat ball down the left field line. It's fair. And from that check swing to a terrific play by David Wright to hold Perez to a leadoff single. Well, that's a base hit on a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. Doesn't matter the count. They see a fastball, their eyes light up, and Salvador Perez on with 2 out.
Well, look, when somebody's throwing as hard as they do, particularly in today's game, I know a lot of guys like to
get the sign, go.
Breaking ball is flied into left center field, and that is down. Cespedes kicks it away, and Salvador Perez will coast into second with 1 out. Perez 2 for 2 with a single, and we'll see. Here is a 2-2 pitch now to Perez. That's into right field. That ball's going to get down. Another run scores. That's Hosmer going to third as Moustakas. It's 5-3. And Salvador Perez has his 3rd hit of the night, his first RBI.
And Joe, the first to 3rd again. This team.
8.
Here's a 1-0. That's a little fly ball down the right field line. It is fair. will hold it first with a leadoff single.
And Tom, the first thing I was thinking about was the body of work. They've seen him enough when he was a closer in their division. And now you're going to see the pinch runner Dyson come in. But it's, again, just being able to see a guy before. I thought it was interesting watching Perez take the first pitch. That ball just barely missed being a ground rule double. That hops into the stands. We're looking at a runner at second base.
It may not be long before we're looking at a runner at second base anyway.
True that.